Hello everyone and good morning. If you are new here, my name is Kaylin. I'm officially a first-year PhD student in History and African American Studies at Yale University. I make academic lifestyle content all the way from vlogs to informational interviews about admissions, how to access information, how to do research, and everything in between. I am the founder of an admissions consulting business. I offer free master classes once a month as well as bi-weekly office hours. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and check out the links down below. But today I am actually finishing up my last day of orientation. This week has been kind of slow with orientation because there's just been a bunch of random events and some days were busier than others. But today I actually have my History and African American Studies departmental orientation events. So this morning I have History from 9 to about 1, and then I have the African American Studies department's orientation. I had a meeting with the Director of Graduate Studies in the African American Studies department yesterday, and I am so excited to be part of this program. I felt so cared for and I felt so at home in the African American Studies department at UCLA, and I really feel that way about the African American Studies department here thus far. Of course, I'm going to be taking classes and figuring things out as I go along. I think the study of Black history is so important, especially given the current events with the BLM protests. There is the March on Washington today, and I am honestly kind of upset that I can't be there for it. I strongly believe in intellectual engagement and kind of like academic protest and using your words and your research to uncover the truths about the past. But I also believe in being an advocate and being an activist in your everyday life. And whether that's you going into the streets, whether that's you trying to educate other people, help lift up other people. For example, I have my podcast where I strongly encourage the message that as we succeed, we must lift others as well. And I hold that true in my personal life and in my professional life and in my academic life. I'm now part of 2 committees within the history department, even as a first-year student. So my engagement in my university is very important to me. My engagement in the overall admissions process is important to me, and providing information for you guys is equally as important to me. This morning I went ahead and got up, got ready, and took Moo out for her walk. I hope you guys enjoyed the little clips of campus. And I went ahead and made my matcha, which is my favorite. I have to say, this matcha recipe that I figured out is better than any cafe matcha I've ever had. And that is saying something because I've consumed many matcha lattes in my time. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling and get to work. Alright, so I just finished the history department's orientation, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cook up some leftovers for lunch. I just have this pesto pasta that I made with sausage and onions and mushrooms. So I'm just gonna heat some of that up, and then I have the AFAM department's orientation at 1 o'clock to 2:30, and then I'm gonna go meet up with one of my classmates. I don't know where we're gonna meet yet because she's all the way up in East Rock and I'm in downtown. We're just gonna grab a coffee outside just so we can meet up. We've both tested negative for COVID, so I feel safe doing that. But the history orientation was excellent. They covered a couple different things like the diversity committee. I got to meet everybody in the cohort. We talked about library resources, graduation requirements, all those sorts of things. So very informative, and now I'm pretty tired from sitting at my makeshift desk. And so I'm gonna go ahead and eat and lay down for a little bit until my AFAM department orientation. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up and then relax for a little bit. All right, so look what arrived. The top of my desk, which means I now have to assemble it. I'm gonna go ahead and start unwrapping this and just see what we're working with. right, so I'm certainly not done with the desk by any means, but now it is basically time to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some jeans and head out the door. I'm gonna take Moo with me to go meet Molly. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little overview of the African American Studies orientation. God, African American Studies is just such a warm, inviting, just wholesome community in the academic world. I'm so lucky to be part of that department. Daphne Brooks, who's the DGS, the Director of Graduate Studies, and the other faculty members and staff members and current graduate students they were all so inviting, so kind. And I spoke with one of the professors who was cross-listed in the history department as well as the American Studies department and gender studies department. And she's somebody I may work with in the future and who will likely be on my comp exams or my dissertation committee. I'm not entirely sure, but my advisor couldn't make it, so I ended up speaking with her, and it was a really great conversation. She was really kind. She said to contact her if I ever wanted to have a meeting, so I'm gonna try to follow up with that. But I need to get ready and head over to this coffee shop where we're meeting up, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go. So I'll take you guys along. Good morning, everyone. Today is now Saturday. I went ahead and finished building my desk last night, and I didn't get any video of it because I was just on the phone with Liam, and we watched part of the DNC, part of episode 1 of the DNC, and part of episode 1 of the RNC last night. And after we were done, I got on like a cleaning kick, and so I went ahead and just finished the desk and worked on getting my space organized. And so I'm really excited to show you guys what the desk looks like. So without further ado, here we go. All right, so this is what the desk looks like. It is a sit-stand desk from Autonomous AI. I've got Moo in her little bed down there. Say hello. Say good morning. And then I got the extra large tabletop, and I'm gonna have all the links and everything down below. But I have my computer here. I decided to put some flowers and then just like my iPad, my journal, and my computer. I'm just so excited to have more space. As you all are well aware, I have been waiting for this desk and just waiting to finally have a set workspace to get things done. And so I am just so excited to be able to work here. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, work on my plan for the day, and then Molly and I are going grocery shopping. So I'm going to leave Moo here and then go off with her. So that's in about 25 minutes. So I'm gonna try to make the best of my time, eat up my breakfast, go with Molly to the store and get some groceries. And now it's time for yet another Trader Joe's haul. Let me know if you guys actually enjoy this, because I keep doing it because I get groceries every other week and I like Trader Joe's hauls, but let me know if that's something you guys are into or not into. So I went ahead and got a full box of peaches because I love peaches. They're in season right now and I go through them really quickly. And then I got myself some flowers. So I got some of the seasoned kale chips. I love kale chips. Everybody has their opinions on them, but I really like them. I got some parsley, some arugula. I got 2 things of eggs because Moo and I go through them really quickly and I make eggs almost every day. And then I'm gonna make myself a cheese board. So I got some Gouda, I got some burrata, and some prosciutto, as well as some grapes, but I think they're in another bag. I got some of these smoked apple Chardonnay chicken sausages. I got some vegan butter and more of the chicken soup dumplings. These are awesome. And then I got some sweet potato ribbons for my salads. And then I just got some basic cooked white meat chicken. That's really good for like just quick, easy salads. More of the mushroom ravioli because this stuff is fantastic. Butter chicken, 2 of the butternut squash mac and cheese because they are now back at Trader Joe's and I love them. And the new cacio e pepe pasta. I watched this girl on TikTok who does Trader Joe's food reviews and she said it's really good, so I trust her. I got some portobello mushrooms for my salad, pomegranate seeds. I got some cilantro. I'm going to make tacos. And I got some raspberries. And then the last 2 things, I got some yellow curry and some olive oil because I did not buy that when I went last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff away and then I'm going to begin my work for the day. I have client documents and readings for class and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, get to work, take you guys along for the ride. So now back at my desk, I went ahead and grabbed the seasoned kale chips because it is about 10:30 and I did not finish my breakfast this morning because I had to run outside to go meet up with Molly and go to the grocery store. Now I'm gonna go ahead and work in my planner to make my study strategy for today as well as for the rest of the weekend. So I'm gonna do that and then try to figure out how to use the Yale VPN because I'm having trouble downloading it, but I talked to IT and they said to just call the office and they would walk me through it. So I need to take care of that, but I'm just so happy to have my desk. I'm so happy that I finally have groceries again. And let's go ahead and just get back to work. So I've been planning and doing some work for the last little bit. I am slammed with client work right now. I have so many consultations this week and document review services and my masterclass and all of that. So I am excited to have new clients, but I'm a little overwhelmed. I was looking at my to-do list for my business and it's insane. So really busy this week ahead, but I'm excited. I went ahead and made myself the butternut squash mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. I meal prepped a bit ago and I could have eaten that, but I just was really craving this mac and cheese. And so I'm gonna eat that. And then I think I'm gonna take a quick break and like take a power nap and then come back because I stayed up way too late last night cleaning my apartment and building my desk and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let myself rest a little bit before having to get work done tonight because I do plan on staying up pretty late and doing my readings for class and just getting organized, reviewing client documents and all of that. The busy life of a PhD student, YouTuber, and small business owner. All right, it is now the evening and instead of making myself a traditional dinner, I decided to make myself a little cheese and fruit plate. I have prosciutto, raspberries, chev, brie, dates, brioche toast, grapes, and what is left of this piece of Gouda. So I'm having that. I already finished up a oat milk latte. I'm burning my new candle. It's from Homesick and it is the Northern California scent. And now it is time to begin my readings for class. So I have classes on Monday, but I don't have any assigned reading for them yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep for Tuesday's reading because I have my theory class for the history department. So my first year course, and then I also have a US history class. So time to work on that and take you guys along. Back with the study vlogs. morning everyone. Today is now Sunday. My hair is like a frizzy mess because I washed it last night right before I went to bed. And this morning I took Moo out for her walk, went ahead and made myself an oat milk latte and a plate of food, some scrambled eggs with spinach, and then one of the Trader Joe's frozen Belgian waffles. So that is my hearty breakfast for the morning. I have a call at 9 a.m. with this nonprofit organization, which I am not going to tell you guys about right now, but I have some exciting stuff coming. We're going to try and work on some projects together. So stick around for that. It's very exciting. I'm very excited about it. I look forward to doing more speaking engagements and being more involved with nonprofit organizations on the side of education and access and all of those things. So I have a lot of things in the works. We are nowhere near done. So I have that. I have client documents to review. I have tons of readings that I need to get done for class. So it's going to be a busy day. I have a consultation at 1. I need to film a video today. I'm also going to meet up with my African American Studies department cohort, and we're all going to meet in front of the Sterling Library on the grass. So that way we can be social distance, but still kind of get to hang out, because it's really difficult given the circumstances, because as first year PhD students, this is kind of the only time that we've got to really bond or get to know each other, because most of the time our classes are going to be divided after that. But I'm really looking forward to being a part of both of my cohorts. I am really excited about the African American Studies cohort in particular, just because it's a smaller cohort, and the African American Studies department, I mean, I could go on and on about how African American Studies is just a really, really tight-knit, wholesome, kind, caring community. Like, everybody really cares about each other, and I think that that's something that you miss in other departments that are a lot larger. And not to say that history doesn't care about each other. I think my cohort absolutely does, and I think our advisors do, but there's something different about African American Studies, I've got to say. So I'm gonna go ahead, sit here and get some work done, and then have my call at 9 and just press on for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my caffeine fix before my call, and I'll check in with you guys in a little while. All right, so it's been a little bit. I had my call with Nick. I am really excited to work on this particular project with him and many other people as well, but I'm not going to tell you guys any details because all the kinks are still being worked out and I just got involved. So exciting things on the horizon. I went ahead and put on makeup, did my hair, and made myself some pasta. I made the cacio e pepe pasta from Trader Joe's. I'm excited to try it. And now I'm about to do some client document review. I have a consultation at 1, and then after that I'm gonna do reading before I have to go to my cohort meetup in front of the Sterling. So I'm gonna go ahead and just work on all of that. Have a nice productive day. All right guys, it is a bit later. I met with my cohort and then I came back and made myself a nice hearty dinner. I'm trying to show you guys a little bit more of what I'm cooking and how I'm cooking it because I've gotten a couple requests to do like what I eat in a day videos, and I do plan on doing those. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more of what I'm eating and how I am maintaining my healthy diet. And by the way, my definition of healthy is that it's just food that I think tastes good and makes me feel good. It's all about eating intuitively and eating what your body tells you it needs. And I just think that some rice and some bok choy and chicken just sounds really good. And I don't eat what I eat because of weight loss or anything. It's really meant to be about me cooking the things that sound good to me and that are healthy. And I honestly would rather have this than going over and having a burger from Shake Shack. And while I do enjoy a good burger, I really am excited about this meal and I've been really enjoying getting to cook for myself. But met with my cohort, it was really nice. Moo came with me and everyone is so sweet and I'm excited to be in classes with them. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and begin studying for the evening, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog because my first day of school is tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are not yet subscribed, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.
He started with hello on a summer afternoon. I lost myself and everybody else